Hello everybody, so today I'll be cooking chicken salad with chickpeas in shoulder type, so please join me. So here I've got one small chicken and a tin of chickpeas. I used one small tomato, a couple of green chilies and a ginger piece and a couple of garlic cloves all crushed. And then for my main ingredients, for masalas are here. I've got 1.5 teaspoon of paprika and around about 1.5 coriander and 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and then about 2 tablespoons of basal. And I'm going to use 2 cloves and a cinnamon stick and salt as per your taste really. So for some reason my camera stopped working, so I've already added the oil and I've added in 2 small onions because I want it to be a shorter type, a bit runny. I'm only using a little bit of onions. So I'm just waiting for this to go golden brown, and then I'm going to add the garlic and the green chilies. So it's still cooking, I'm still waiting for it to change colour. As you can see, the onions are starting to change colour now. So now is a good time to add in my crushed garlic and my green chilies. There we go. Give that a nice stir for about a minute or so, and then I'll be adding in the tomatoes. I've not added in the salt at this moment. As you can see, my garlic is nice and brown and my onions too. That's a beautiful colour. So now I'm going to add in the tomato, and the ginger goes in as well. Give that a good mix. Now it's time to add in my chicken. Bismillah. And I'm also going to add in my clove and the cinnamon stick. So I like to have them cooking with the chicken, and my salt goes in as well. I'm going to add in the salt. I've got about 1.5 teaspoons in there, and I'm going to give that a good mix. That's nicely mixed, and I'm going to wait for the chicken to get nicely cooked in there. It usually takes about 15 minutes or so. I like to add a dollop of water in there as well, so there's plenty of water for the chicken cooking. I'm going to add a little bit of water just so the chicken can cook in it. Just a little bit. Right, so give that a mix now, and I'm going to let that cook now. And I'll show you the next bit. So remember to occasionally stir the chicken so it doesn't get stuck. And I've got my flame on high, but I'm standing here and I'm mixing it every now and then. And you must be wondering why she's not adding the masala yet. I don't add them yet, not until I know the chicken's cooked, and that's when I add them. I'm just waiting for this to cook. It's been about 5 minutes, and it's still a bit uncooked, so I'm going to still wait for it to cook. I'll show you the next bit. So what I like to do next is, for the next 5 minutes, I've turned it on low flame, and I'm going to cover it with the lid. So I want the chicken to cook thoroughly from inside. So I'll leave it on low flame for about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to lift off the lid. I've had the lid on for about 4 minutes or so. So let's give it a mix. Mashallah, it's looking very tasty. Chicken's getting cooked beautifully now. And I think it's now a good time to add in the masalas. So in they go. So I've got my paprika, coriander, garam masala and basal. There we go, bismillah. And give that a good mix. Giving it a good mix and letting the masala cook for about a minute or so before I add in the chickpeas. Now is a good point to taste for your salt or your spices. If you think there's less salt in, you can add your salt in, or your chilies, just depending on how spicy you like it. So this looks good to me, mashallah. I'm going to add in the chickpeas. So this has been cooking now for about 4 minutes, and it's now time to add in chickpeas. I'm going to give that a mix. I'm going to let that cook now for the next 5 minutes before I add the water. So the salan's been cooking for about 4 minutes on medium to high flame, and I have been, stirring it occasionally, so make sure you keep doing that. Now it's time to add in the water. I'm going to add in about 3 to 4 cups of water. Bismillah. Because I want it nice and runny, I'm going to add in quite a bit of water because it's going to dry up as well a little bit whilst it's cooking. Give that a mix, and I'm going to let that cook now for about 5 minutes on high flame. As you can see, it's bubbling up now. You can see all that foamy bit at the top, and I've got it on high flame, so I'm going to leave it like that for the next 3 to 4 minutes. So it's been cooking like this for about 7 to 8 minutes now. I've checked the chicken, it's nicely cooked from inside as well, so you can always check that, and if it's not, then obviously keep it longer. And this is ready now, so I'm going to add in the coriander for the final touches. Just turned it on low heat now, so I'm going to add in the coriander, fresh green coriander, because that makes it look pretty and colourful. Just a little bit, and then I like to throw in a bit of green chilies as well. And that is ready, so I'm going to serve it into a plate and show you what it looks like. So this is the final product, my chicken and chickpea salad. And it just looks absolutely delicious. I've had a little taster and it does taste really, really good. So please do try this, and let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.